Well, here we are. We're doing a rabbit in the 14th century. There we go. Humour. Monks had humour. Welcome to Simon. And we're in... Oh, I've started, so I'll finish. We're in the Abbey of St. Bavo in Ghent again. Hey, hi Peppo. You got the link then. Right. I thought this would be a much more interesting and exciting exhibition than it was. I've talked to the people who run this place, and they all looked confused when I said, "There's a free. Is there a free event going on to do with the Humour Day?" And that was it. It was just some pictures hung up with clothes pegs in the medieval refter of the abbey. So it's hey Trump, good afternoon. Let's go into the garden. Let's go to the garden and see if we can spot anything ludicrous other than me dressed like this, who's been walking around town all day. Rear. There we go. So yes, I mean, there we are. We've been here before. You've seen it before. This place. Those regular viewers. It will be just the regular viewers, of course. Sort of. I think you and me went round here, Peppo, didn't we? Yeah, we did. Or was it me? I can't remember. But it's full of broken bits, old bits, arty bits, full of bits, really. But it's very nice. So how are you all doing? If you came for a laugh, Trump, you've got your 420. Peppo, you'll just have to crack open a beer or something. Because it's a bit short on laughs here. It's supposed to be the humorous Heritage Day here. Oh, survived another attempt. They're a bit rubbish, aren't they? These assassins, you know, sort of like they need training, and we need to sort of like give them better weapons or something. Because it's you know, if at first you don't succeed, just blow the whole place up and take everybody with it, just to be on the safe side. There we are. So, I'm not quite sure why the sort of ice cream shaped things. A late flyer. Okay, why is it a late flyer? Oh, you're out of 420. Oh well, you'll just have to sort of rely on my limited humorous interjections, for your amusement, and pretend that you're stoned. Okay, that's a scriptorium there. I think we went in there. I went in there doing a live stream once up there, and the signal cut out. So we're not going in there again. But this is like the perambulatory area of the abbey. What's left of it, anyway. You've not blazed to the beginning of Lent, you know. There we are. I don't think Jesus had that quite in mind when he says you've got to give up stuff for Lent. You know, and all the disciples went, "Oh man," like put their gear away. Hello, still no guitar. Hello. Are you in Osaka? Have you seen vids anywhere? I said he was going to try and hook up with Radri, well, in a manner of speaking. I mentioned to him on Discord that perhaps he should go to Don Quixote and get himself a Sonic the Hedgehog furry outfit, and maybe that would get Radri interested. But he hasn't found one yet, he said. LOL. So this is why there's no live stream from with vids from Japan, because he hasn't found a Sonic the Hedgehog furry outfit to to entrap Radri into joining as well. So what we're going to do is going to go down here. We're going to have a look in the garden again. But no vids, yes. Well, he's probably out enjoying himself with his family. You know, you've got to do that now and again. If you take your family with you, it's kind of obligatory to sort of, you know, stick with them rather than wander off into town on your own. The grounds of this abbey are a treasure trove of biodiversity, including Simon. Can we walk in the middle? I think we can, yes. Don't walk on the grass. Oh, shit. No, what does that mean? No, don't walk on the grass, Beats? No, don't walk on the grass. Okay. I shall not walk on the grass. But it's looking very medieval anyway, and monkish. So we'll just endure the wind noise. There were some people sat around some tables in the garden next door, and the staff here thought perhaps something might be going on, so we'll go and check that out. Hi, bedankt. Salut. So, yeah. I mean, if there's not anything happening in the park, we'll just wander off into town, because all the events, as I mentioned in the description, I mentioned actually on Discord, not in the description. So for those of you who didn't read Discord, everything's going on indoors, where it's rubbish for a signal, and you have to pay, and you have to sort of book in advance, and it was all a bit of a letdown, really. So yes, there's some tables and chairs over there, and some people lying on the ground, because it's nice and sunny here, actually. So it's like, I'm not quite sure what it's like where you are, but I'm not quite overdressed. It's sunny, but it's just warm enough, just cool enough to be wearing a jacket. So we'll go away from there. We'll leave that place. It's a silly place, Camelot. Let's not go there. We're going to go over Slaughterhouse Bridge. There you are. That's its real name, actually, Slaughterhouse Bridge. But it sounds more exciting than it is. It's just a bridge over a canal. But this is my third visit here today, trying to establish what was going on. And I've established that nothing is going on at all. So it's just me waffling until we get into town, where it's quite crowded, really. We'll be going past my fucking records. So that's something. I'll flip you back, because you can watch me squint. There we are. And I can't see your comments. The comments are going up like nobody's business, but the sun is shining on the screen, so we'll have to wait till we get into some shadow. So if you're interacting, I'm terribly sorry if I'm not, but I decided to reuse my settings from last week, because I had about 5 minutes to go after I scheduled, before I had to get my train. So if anything goes wrong, it's because it went wrong last week. It's baked in. Some shade here and some wind noise probably, but I can see what people are saying. Almost. No vids. Oh no, you're not saying anything. All right. Oh, I've just been talking to nobody for no reason. Led Zippo said he would turn up. I've been to 2 of his live streams this weekend, and they're about as exciting as mine. So I mean, he gets only he gets 3 people. I get 4 people. and of his 3 people, one is him, I think. One is me. And some guy called Retro School. Okay. So it's just going to be me walking and talking until we get into something remotely worth looking at. Well, probably not me actually. So I shall flip you back, and then you could at least see some architecture or something. Not remotely hilarious, but it's heritage anyway. I could have a pink flamingo. If you're into Roger Waters films, you'll know what that means. With Divine. You can hardly understand me due to the wind. Well, I should yeah, sorry. Oh, right, yes. I should have to walk backwards. Walk backwards. Is that better if I block the wind and walk backwards and look stupid? Perhaps if I do this. I'll change the camera back. Walk backwards. Is there less wind now? Nearly walked into that sign. I walk backwards. You know, it's absurd. We've got to have something absurd. Simon walking backwards. What? Anyone wanting a transparent Japanese umbrella? I've left sort of at least 3 umbrellas that I bought and wanted to keep from various Family Marts and 7-Elevens, and left them in toilets at train stations in Japan. It's rainy. Oh, right. Oh, that's interesting. Well, I suppose it's the east and it's rainy season, isn't it? So, although it was very sunny in Taiwan today, looking at Led's stream and the webcam I have view I've got of Taipei. So sunny in Taipei, but not in Japan, obviously. Right. So walk backwards across the street, looking like a complete no. I've got to turn round. You just have to endure some wind noise. So, walking backwards across the street, holding a gimbal. There's a limit to how stupid I can look, or am prepared to look. The wind seems to have settled now, so it seems to be okay. Now you can understand me. Is it worth it? I don't know. You know. So next week it's like a long weekend. I'm working till Thursday, and then from Thursday lunchtime I'm off until the following Monday, which is great. I don't often get long weekends due to sort of various religious. It's May the 1st or something like that. So, but it just happens to fall on a Friday, which is brilliant. It's brilliant in one sense, in that it's 3 days off, but then I've got to think of something to do. 3 days off. Zero tourists. Zero tourists in Osaka. What, perhaps you're in some like grotty suburb of Osaka then, or not Osaka itself. You're having your long weekend now. Why are the Dutch having their long weekend now? Is it some kind of like royal thing or something? I'm not quite sure. Does like May the 1st, like Labour Day, not fall on the same day in Holland? I'm not sure. Maybe you're Protestants, probably, that's why. You're next to Osaka Castle. MDA 87. That's twice in a row. Amazing. Hello. You're next to Osaka Castle and there are 0 tourists. What's going on? You know, it's just, like, did you announce you were arriving and the tourists thought, oh shit, it's that German guy. Quick. Right, we're going this way. Walk this way, people. We're going over that bridge and into town. So my fucking records is just left there, but we've seen that loads of times, so we're going that way. Is he going to stop? He's not going to stop. No, he doesn't care. All right, okay. So we'll walk this way and not embarrass people. So many domestic tourists. Domestic tourists. It's like they've been domesticated. There's no wild tourists. What's this? All good Mir. It's art, man. So it's nice and sunny, and people are sat out having drinks and stuff. Although I've had wine. It was like a piddly little glass of rosé that I had at lunchtime. But I went to a nice cafe when I arrived in Ghent. I got the wrong tram, and an old Spanish gentleman asked me, "Do you speak English?" And I said, "Yes, of course." And he said, "Do we have to get off at such and such a station for the centre of the town?" And I thought, well, that doesn't sound like a station that I normally, tram stop I normally get off at. And and then I realised I was on the wrong tram, and I told him, "No, you get off at such and such." Said, "I'll show you where to get off." And then I looked on my tram map, and no, that's not where I was supposed to get off. He was supposed to get off where he said he'd been told to get off. So I got off there as well, and walked into town. So I hadn't even been drinking or anything. Led, hello, you're there. Right, I'm sober, unfortunately, and it's a bit awkward, going to buy an $8 glass of wine and walk around with it, or even an $8 bottle of wine and walk around with it, swigging from it while I'm doing my live stream. So I should be drinking afterwards at a rather nice wine bar that I went to. I didn't have wine. I had coffee and a croissant this morning as I arrived. I'm going to go there and try some of their wine. I told them I was coming back for the wine. You walked through half a bottle of Barolo. Barolo is bloody expensive. That's Kimberly's favourite Italian wine. And so I thought, I'll maybe get that and see why she thinks it's so good. And I looked in the supermarket. It was like €15 a bottle, which is normal apparently. But when you're used to drinking like €6 or €7 bottles of wine, it's like bloody hell. Better be bloody good. I haven't bought it yet and tried it, but apparently it's really nice. Cheetah, still not drunk. Okay, talk to Led. He knows how to do that. Just get some bar beer. Don't have to have that in Japan, in Osaka, but he gets pretty wasted after 2 of those on his live stream. Apparently, his girlfriend mistook him for a woman this afternoon and called him she. So I told him to get his hair cut. Have you got it cut yet, Led? So we're going up into town. We'll go immediate heritage and historic buildings, and probably wind noise as well, actually. So I'm sorry about that. Line 90, Grey Fox wine is good. What's that? It's like Grey Fox. What's this? That's like something Metal Gear. That's a character from Metal Gear Solid. Grey Fox wine. Okay, very odd. You've got to get up at 4:30. Hang on, are you coming back from Osaka? So you've just completely missed vids. Totally. You didn't coordinate. Jesus never cut his hair. Why should I? Yes, but Jesus probably was circumcised. Why should you? I don't know. I don't know, maybe you are. Right, hang on. Yes, so big church there. It's some big church of Ghent with Gothic interior. Been in it, seen it, done it. Going around the corner. So there's not a lot of people going ha humour anywhere. They're all tucked away in buildings, being given workshops and readings, being shown sort of things that are supposed to be funny in Dutch. So it'd be all right for Peppo, but the rest of us wouldn't understand a word. So we're not missing much. really. This is me, like finding excuses for why the stream is not what it says it is. You didn't know Canadians can drink so much. You're very innocent still, no guitar. I should see the Ghent altarpiece. The Lamb Gods. Yes, it's dark and it's got sheep in it and stuff. I've seen it a few times. I've not seen it since it's been restored. Big door. Big church. And now we'll be entering the tourist zone. These are not domestic tourists. Most of them appear to be Spanish. And with a smattering of people from other countries. Well, I was here yesterday with Nick, my son. He took me to lunch in a rather cool place I went with Tomo once. So we were walking around and he was grumbling because there were so many tourists. He doesn't like it when it gets too crowded. Hang on, I can hear the rumour of tourists. You met a lady from Ontario and you drank so much you couldn't pay the bill. I like that. Bloody hell. Now, what the trick to that is keep moving from bar to bar. Well, I suppose if you're doing it consciously not to pay the bill, you drink so much at one place that they say, "Oh yeah, go and have it for free." Damn tourists! Yes, look at them all. You know, what are they doing here? What are they coming to see? You know, what is there to see? Me? Hey, I'm here. So, my friends from the cafe, they're still on holiday. Daniel, the guy from the cafe, wondered about opening today. He said if he didn't open today, it'd mean a bit of loss of a business, but he's just needed the break really, so they're still off today. So not too much. There's apparently stuff. This is the theatre, this building here, and there's workshops and readings and stuff going on inside, and it's a labyrinth of rooms which are useless for live streaming in. So there you are. There might be something interesting going on in there, but we can't go and see it. So we're going towards the sheep shed again, which will be empty. I thought there'd be sort of activities, things going on. Hello, what's going on here then? Okay, it's the youth. It all appears to be the youth. I'll go around here into the shadow of the building and I can read any snide comments. Led's probably gone. He's probably gone just to check if he's circumcised or not. Because he's not Jesus. Let's have a look. Yokohama. Yes. Went there once, actually, but it was very good. With Tokyo Joe. Some of the chats don't make the screen. What, the Jesus bits and the circumcision bits? I don't know. Perhaps you would. Don't type circumcision, don't type Jesus. We have to use secret code words to be sarcastic and witty and insulting that YouTube algorithm can't detect. We have to find different words to mean different things. I should probably set up a list on Discord. If we use this word, it means this. So we could be speaking innocent language in chat that only we would know that we were being really filthy. Jesus. All right. Yes? This is the history of the world, Mel Gibson, like the Last Supper sketch. Jesus. Yes? Oh. So there's the town hall. Exciting as it is not. There's the cafe, closed. It says we're on holiday, we're back on the 29th. So I've got to come back next week. Let's go up here. And down there. Oh, don't use the sentence with the fire, with the fire. Yes, we can't use that. No, we can't use that. Fire is fine. Bless them with fire. Bless them with fire. Try that. And we know what the word bless means because we know what the code word is for moderators. But there'll be no trolls, actually, unless Led can offer himself up as a troll. Are you there, Led? Can you be a troll? And we can test our moderator status. And say something trollish, and I shall give the code word. Boobs doesn't make the cut. Oh right. Yes, don't cut your boobs. The police of Ghent. Respectful, integer and team-orientated. I should hope they're team-oriented. They're not maverick, you know. It's like everybody walks out. It's as the enforcer, thinking they're the enforcer. Okay. So we're right. Led has offered himself up as a token troll. We can just pretend that he has actually been trolling us. Okay, moderators. This is just a test whether we can get around the algorithm. Moderators, there's a troll in comments. Bless them with fire. Now let's see what happens. Oh look, here's a nice wine bar that's quite expensive. Going down here, and I just waited. I don't know now whether moderators have sprung into action. perhaps I don't know what happens. What happens when you does a troll get notified by the moderators to give? Do you have to give them a warning or something? Like, does Led suddenly get like a load of notifications from the moderators saying, "Oi, be careful with your language" or something, or does he just get removed? Have you been removed? Do you have to come back in, or have you got a timeout? Something like that. I don't know. He might, if you've done your job properly, he might have gone. Sorry about that, Led. You did offer yourself as a troll. Where are we going? We'll go down there. What's down here? Big plant pots. For those keenly observant and who know the theme of these live streams, some of you may have already spotted the first builder's toilet way back there earlier. But so far there's been no re-emergence. Someone's having a pee. I can hear toilet noises down that drain pipe. Okay, lovely. Hello, who's that? Aye. No, it doesn't work either. What? Oh, right. It doesn't work either. God, Led's still here. Who messaged me? Was that you, Peppo? Oh, you sent a photo. Right, I can't. The screen will crash if I open your photo, but presumably it didn't work. Oh well. Well, it's a good job that horizontal live streams are actually rubbish for trolls. There's no trolls. We just have to do our own trolling. Self-trolling. This is a self-trolling live stream where we take the piss out of ourselves indefinitely. Oh, it's the Raven. It's the Raven Bar. Yes, been there. I think that's with the the Dead Cat Cafe up there, I think, which has now been taken over and is being redone as something else. Old radios, if you like old radios. And there's the second oldest house in Ghent. We're not going down there again. Oh no, it's you. What? Hang on. Oh no, it's Dibble. My God. God. She's like risen from the grave. It's Dibble, everybody. Dibble is back. Where the hell have you been? MDA 87 is here as well. You like old boobs. So okay. I'll tell Blue Sky that. Okay. Did not die. Dibble is not dead. No. Okay. Can you tell we were how sorry we were that you might have died or not, Dibble? It's the service protocol. What does that mean? What does that mean? It's like, what's your job? Oh, I'm in protocol for the town council. Okay. Jolly good. Yeah. Okay. Right. It's a crocodile skull. It's Ghent. It's Belgium. It's weird. Chocolate workshop. That's no good. Any little bit of sun and it would melt. All right. This is the graffiti street. It'll be full of young people who like this sort of thing. User mentions don't work here. Kick in some jazz. Oh, I know my stream would crash, I think. He's only just arrived. You don't want to chase him off. There has not been much jazz on the. You can rest assured, Dibble. There's been not much jazz since you left. All right. It's like this is in certain people fighting Nazis died here in 1944. All right, that's what it says on that plaque, sort of. Awesome. What's awesome? 25 degrees C. You just said it's raining. Okay, 2 days of sun in Osaka, and then it rained. Old door, no paint, looking very arty. I'm not entirely sure where I am or where we're going, but I vaguely recognise it and have been here before. Probably you have too. It rained here and there. Well, yes, you'd make a great weatherman, wouldn't you? Sort of. And tonight in Germany, it rained here and there. Scorchio. Where are we? H&M. Oh, we're coming out onto the main street with the main shops. I didn't realise this led down here. April, that is. Okay. So it's even more general. Sometimes in April, it rained here and there. That is the end of your weather forecast for this week. go this way. See if that bar is open. What is, you know, of course we're going to see if a bar is open. You don't watch that many Japan vloggers anymore? No, I think I don't watch any Japan vloggers anymore. At all. I just sort of like, sometimes like when Tomoko does a video, I'll not watch it all, I'll just like leave a comment, sort of like to say hi to Tomoko, and that's about as far as I get. Comical Rainer. Oh, some of you probably don't know who Comical Rainer is. She's so like not done live streams so much. She doesn't know how to do them anymore. A Yuka E, a genuine one. Yes, that would sell for the price of a car. Yes. I like that. One drop of rain tonight. Unfortunately, it's going to be the size of Leeds. Well, a raindrop the size of Leeds on Leeds would improve Leeds no end. Having been there, there's some nice little bits in Leeds. Kimberly and I went there. But for the most part, it's a bit meh. So this is that craft market, all 5 stalls of it, who are here every week, selling the same stuff, so we won't go there. There's the bar. Is it open? Maybe it's shut on a Sunday. It looks a bit quiet. Gallows House, the Gallows House bar. No, there's people. There's people. I won't go in again. I'll just annoy them if I go in again. And I've spent that much money. And anyway, I'm going back to the wine place. Yeah, we could go to the wine place. I think it's, yes, we have to go to the castle and turn left. I could like wind up the stream at the wine place. How long have I been going? 37 minutes. Oh no, I've got to keep going a bit longer. Boats, tourists and boats. Brave the tourists around the corner. I wonder if the gin... No, it's not. It's too early for the gin place. It's not 2 o'clock yet, is it? Is it 2 o'clock? I bet you're sick of this castle. You always see this bloody castle, don't you? Get hammered. Well, I shall get merry. I shall get slightly merry. Where is it? Where is it? It's not. Oh no, it's around the corner. Yeah. It's the shop. Originally, it's called Wine. The shop is called Wine. It serves coffee and food as well, but it's just called Wine. Just to sort of be unambiguous about what the real motivation behind the shop is. But it's somewhere down there on the right. I'm not sure how they would respond to me walking in with a gimbal, so we'll see anyway. When? Yes. Here's the gin place, the Alchemist it's called. Hey look, loads of gin in the window. Is it the usual lady? Yes, that's the owner. Ik kom straks wat gin. So all I ever see around here is pizza scooters. Like endless amounts of people ordering pizza. not daring to come out because of all the tourists. All right, this is the lady there outside. Is the lady who was behind the counter. I shall go and sit outside, and perhaps she can bring my wine, and I won't interfere with them. Oh no, it's not. That's just a tourist. Perhaps I shall sit outside. So I've got. I'll sit outside. They've seen me. I shall go and sit here under a table and order a wine. Hang on. Get the back of that person's head. Get me instead.
Like here, every Spanish person they always together.
I've got a wonky tripod. I'm sorry. Capital of pizza, yes. Are they going to come out? This person in desperate need of wine here. Come on. Get hammered, said Led. Appear to be like a lot of nice young ladies. So, thank you all. There we go. It's called wine, Roxy. Wine. Now, this is when I look at the prices and think, why did I sit down? Cocktails. Oh no, I'm going to the other place for cocktail. Wines. Orange wine. Ooh. Have you ever tried orange wine? Tastes like my dad's old homemade wine. It's like, Carmen. Oh, €7 all right, okay. You've got a Primitivo. That's good. Tushpa, Armenian. Right. Still no guitar. Give me some advice on wines, please.
No, but I like it.
Right, I can't read your comments. Hang on. Some good ones out there. Orange wine, yes. Well, yes. I don't like it. I've tried it. Like Kimberly sort of was drinking one, and I saw it, and so I had to go. Sorry, no. I like full-bodied, rounded.
And you're like always
boobs wine. I like boobs wine.
It's true, eh?
Oh God, that Armenian wine is €11 a glass. God Almighty. We're going to be cheap and have a Rioja. I'm going to be cheap and have a Spanish Rioja because it's only €7. Okay. And it's called Carman. It's a bit like karma, isn't it? You're talking about wine made from oranges. It's not made from oranges, Dibble. Armenian, Russian wine is no good. Well, that's a surprise. No, I'll go with the Spanish. Well, actually, they don't have any French wine. It's Spain, Italy, Slovenia, and Armenia. Okay. It's supposed to be a wine shop. There's not got a big wine list. That's their wine. It's like that bit. Okay. They could come now. We'll have to sort of like snap my fingers, like come on, waiter. Something like that. Slovenian is probably good. Hang on. Slovenian. Apodanza. No, that's Italian. Pinot is just a Pinot Noir, but it's €9 for a glass. The amount of money I spend just for entertainment purposes for live streams, I don't know. I'll go with the Rioja because I'm going to have gin afterwards anyway. So if they eventually come. raise my hand, so I snap my fingers.
Hi.
Een glas Rioja?
Een Rioja, yes?
Ja, een gewone glas, plus.
Okay, hello.
Right, there we are. Good. The Rioja is coming. That's good. So yes, absurd heritage live stream has just gone to the absurd. There's no heritage or humour. Got to yell. I've got to yell. No, I sort of waved the menu deftly. I think I'm going to move to the other table because it's in the shade. There we are. That's better. No, sorry, like swiveled you round a bit. Now I can read the comments a bit better now. Sumimasen. Yes, they wouldn't understand that. So here you are. You're sat watching me, and I'm sat watching myself. What a surprise! It's Simon's solipsistic live stream. I wonder if I could pay by cash. The old-fashioned way. I paid earlier with... Have I got anything? I got 5. And it was 7. Yes, I'll pay with cash. Ye olde cash. What are they doing? Uncorking it? Brewing it? Oh, here it comes.
Alsjeblieft.
Dankjewel.
Onze Spaanse Rioja, onze Carman. Het is
Carman.
een zeer licht wijntje, zeer makkelijk te drinken, heel weinig tannine. Je zult dat wel zien. Ziezo, alsjeblieft.
Ja.
Is het in orde?
Dat is in orde, ja.
Super.
Dankjewel.
Alsjeblieft.
Dank u. Mag je direct al betalen?
Ja, dat mag zeker, dat is oké.
7 was het?
Ik denk het, ja. Ik moet maar denk inderdaad dat het klopt. Dank u wel, meneer.
Okay, bedankt. Okay, cheers, folks. I pretended to know what I was doing there. I sniffed the bouquet, swirled it round in your mouth. I didn't spit it out, luckily. Swallowed it. Don't spit it out. Swallow it. Hey, Robert. Now, if you like Rioja, this is probably very good. But I like Primitivo, or Zinfandel. I like it fruity. Full, round and fruity, that's what I like.
It does, yeah. But there's a one thing in it.
I'll have to take a screenshot of this and show Kimberly. I've already shown her a shot of the wine I had at lunchtime. Full, round and fruity, for the record. Yes, that's how I like it. I'm just people watching now.
Com você? 14 oeiras.
Mostly lady watching, actually. Which you can't really do when you're sat at home. Ooh, good.
Breakfast, lunch,
Nibbles.
natural wines, cocktails.
I like to nibble on full, round and fruity.
Yeah?
There's nothing like salty, cheesy nibbles when you're having something full round and fruity.
That would be a tough week.
You've been lovely.
Yeah, and then from Wednesday the 13th, I have Wednesday.
Homemade sangria, it says here.
Is that for any reason?
They do cocktails here as well, so but I shall have to try those one time.
Yeah, they do a lot of that. Yeah.
The wine. It's not full round and fruity. It's more astringent. It's more. He said there weren't many tannins in it, but it's not like a full-bodied red wine, and it's not woody or earthy. Mildly acidic. Nipples, no nibbles. It's your mind. Oh, so trams make my live stream visually appealing. Not me. Okay. Next week on Simon, a whole live stream of trams. I have no idea what I'm doing next week. Now that I have no car, I can't go off to picturesque villages and do boring live streams from there. But if Kids of your mum gets his finger out, I might try and do a live stream from Japan with him.
I do envision myself
The train. What? Not trams, the train. What train? You mean the tram? I had to do delivery in this street like 10 years ago.
So like that's why I think it would be reaction now.
That building there, that one, all right, the grey one, they were just like redoing it, whoever had taken over the business. I delivered their tiles. I had to park here on the street. It was very stressful. Busy street. And I had to unload the tiles into there. Luckily, I've not had to do that again. So driving here is not ideal. Pretty well anything you type is blocked off. Maybe the maybe the moderators have done something to you. Can one of our moderators please check and release lead from purgatory? Oh my God! Look who it isn't. Where are you? He was too busy getting off in his Sonic the Hedgehog furry outfit, weren't you? Vids is here. Hello, Vids. This was supposed to be you and me and Radri from Japan, but I don't know what happened. But yeah, I'd have had to drink my wine at home if that had been the case. YouTube deletes even the most basic comments. Perhaps we just draw pictures or something. How does it work for emojis? Perhaps we just if we just like switch to emojis and we used eggplant emojis and things like that, you know. Brad will be busy till next weekend. Ah. Well, never mind Radri. What about Kiki? Just get Kiki to come on. She's much more interesting. You'll need food. I'm sorry, I've been eating while you've been watching, so. Not sure I like it. Main station is fucking nuts. Okay. I missed that. Context. I missed the context there. I might just get you. All right. Well, that's better than nothing. Just message me on Discord if you think you will be able to do. I mean, because I've got to do a thumbnail, you know, and all that crap. Unleash the chat. Nagoya is crazy. Nagoya is crazy near the station and near Don Quixote in that area. I got lost in Nagoya. I went to the wrong Don Quixote and it was like in the back streets and it's just dead. I have to tell you. I don't know about crazy. It's just like deserted. Friday next week. Okay, yeah, do that. Let me know what's happening. Where should you go in Nagoya? Good question. I went to a nice nightclub, but I think it's closed down. When I went there with that Japanese actress. And that was her favourite nightclub. But yeah, there's no use to you if it's closed down. I know nothing. I know nothing. I've had Barcelona.
Okay, yeah.
I've got 2 minutes to go. I'm going to finish my wine, and then you know where I'm going. I'm going to go and say hello to that lady in the gin bar and have a gin, and then I'd probably better go home. Oh right. Barber 88, get a haircut. Well, this is, like Vids has not got much hair anyway. I mean, it's all shaved and tied, like cut off the little bit that's tied up. You know, get a razor cut. You know, something. You've never liked Nagoya? Well, I went to Nagoya one to meet up the actress, 2 to meet up with Give Me a Break Man, 3 to meet up with Tomoko. But if they weren't there, I wouldn't have gone really. Yeah, no, to be honest. I could always use my bicycle. Who are you talking to? Right. I'll take my glass back in a minute. But I've had my fun. You've had your fun. There's been not much ha-ha humour other than between us and the YouTube algorithm. Our self-sacrificing troll has discovered what happens when he trolls himself. Next week, it could be Vids of your mum wandering about in Yokohama or Osaka, but not Nagoya. But I'd like to all thank you for keeping me entertained, and I hope you were also entertained. I'm off to go and get a gin. I will keep it at that because I want to get home and not fall off my bike and smash my shoulder like I did 3 weeks ago. So thank you for joining. I hope you enjoyed the show. Tune in next week, same time, same place, same Simon, and see you all again next week. See everybody. Bye bye.
What's your intro?